Alrighty folks, welcome back again. I want to thank you for coming back. I do appreciate it. Got this Martin, an open spot for this Martin. I'm going to stick it in there now. And I guess you've been wondering what I'm going to do to this guitar. Well, I have here a pickup for it, a little different kind of pickup. It's a Carlos amplification pickup. And it's an under saddle pickup, but it's a little bit different from what you might be used to or what you might have seen. I couldn't even find the only installation of these pickups that I saw on the internet was of the guy that makes the pickups. He's got videos on, you know, install them, how to do it and stuff. You don't just lay the pickup under the saddle. It's not that simple. There's a lot more other stuff that goes along with that. And I'm going to get you, before I start, bring you over here and show this thing to you and explain what all's going on. So let's just do that right now. Alright, here is the pickup system. I'll explain that stuff in a minute. Here's what it looks like. Get him all out here. Got a little box right here with adjustments on it. Volume, bass, middle, and high. I guess you can use that volume if it overdrives too much. Here's the transducer that goes under the saddle, but there's more to it than that. Of course, you got your endpin jack. I'll have to drill out for that. And then you have this tiny little wheel that mounts just inside of the sound hole. Just enough of it sticking out where you can, you know, spin it and get your volume with that. I'll probably wonder what size that is. I'll have to mic that, see what it is, and have to drill the pinhole out probably to fit. And then you have a 9-volt battery box. And that's basically all there is to the pickup. It's a little different, like I say, from most that you might see like this. Okay, these are just to route the wires and cables out of the way with. And here, now these little strips here are just 2 pieces of fiber. I don't know what that white one is. Plastic, it looks like. Anyways, what you're supposed to do, if you want to keep the same action that your guitar has, you measure this I can't think what that's called. Anyways, you measure it, get the thickness of it, and you have to remove that much material from the bottom of your saddle. Then this sets, you glue this on the bottom of the saddle. I don't know if that's supposed to make the pickup work better, make it pick up better or what. I really don't know. I'm hoping it'll work without this because it's going to look funny because this guitar's got a thru saddle on it. Alright, let me get you and explain some other things. Hold on. So you can see here the guitar has a thru saddle on it. See what I'm talking about? It comes clear through on both sides. Where other saddles, normally you don't even see the bottom of the saddle right here because it's set down in the slot. Well, this slot's a lot longer. That allows a lot better vibration to be transferred into the top. That's a way you get a way better sound with these. Anyways, if I put that carbon fiber, that's what it's called, under the saddle, you're going to see it right here. It's going to look funky. You're going to see the bridge and then the carbon fiber and then the saddle. And I just don't, you know, I wouldn't do it with a through bridge like that. I may have to do it to make the pickup work. The interesting thing about this pickup, though, I've got to take the strings off, of course, take the saddle out. Okay, the saddle slot nearest the sound hole, I've got to route a channel across there, nearest half of the slot. Well, 1 millimeter wide and 1 millimeter deep. And it's got to be across the side of the slot toward the sound hole, okay? And that's for that transducer to lay down in. And then, like I say, you put the carbon fiber on the bottom of the saddle. Remove off the bottom of the saddle the thickness of the carbon fiber. I'm hoping it'll work without the carbon fiber because it's not going to look good with that carbon fiber sticking out both sides of the bridge. Anyways, let me get the strings off of it and we'll get started. We're not going to get into routing and drilling. You got to drill 45-degree angle hole here, 45-degree angle hole here, just outside these 1st and 6th pins, and then run the transducer up through the hole across the channel that I route, and then back down the other 45-degree hole. That's the way that works. We probably won't get into that tonight, but I do want to get the rest of the system here in there. You see, this has got a strap button made right on the end of it. That's the plug. See what I'm talking about? So I need to screw that off. Screw this off. We got to get the right depth on this to it. You only want it sticking out enough to expose the strap button. That off. And leave the lock washer and that washer. Okay, ready to roll. I don't know if I can get my arm all the way back there or not. I'll probably have to get a, I was going to get a wire, straight wire, stick through the bottom of the guitar back here, stick it up there, slide this on, pull it back, but I think I can get my arm to it. Let me just go ahead and lay all this stuff inside, out of the way, and let's try this. I don't know, I can't get my arm, I don't think. Nope, I can't do it. And then you know the washer come off, way back there. Alright, I have to hold you up a minute and make a wire that I can stick through there and grab that thing with and pull it back to the sound. I got to dig that washer out there. I'll bring you right back. Alright, take two. Make sure that thing's running. It's been acting kind of funky lately. Just lay everything in there out of the way. You need a little washer that goes on there. I made a little wire here. It's going to be too long probably, yeah. Way too long. I can bend it in half and it'll work. Stick it in the pinhole. I measured this already. I don't have to, I'm not going to have to drill this pinhole out. It's already the right size. That kind of thing don't happen with me often enough. I'm just going to slide this up, slide the wire through the output jack. I have to do this all by feel because I can't see anything at all. Why will it not slide through the jack? Oh, okay. It's smaller on the end. Where the strap button goes on, it gets smaller. Now if I can just feed that through there and keep it going. Well, I got it through, but I'm going to have to adjust that nut. That's on the end of it. In. Just about that far. And I lost the washer again, so hold on, we'll get this thing in there a little bit. Let me get the washer out again. Alright, take three. Third time's a charm, right? And this is the one that goes on there, because it's a lock washer. Alright. Third time's a charm, right guys? Surely to God we'll make some headway this time. Let me get my wire in position here. Here we go with that. Now where's the wire? There we go. Wow. Should put that down in there too. Now we're there. We just have the right depth. And we don't have. Alright, hold up. This damn thing's pissing me off about now. I think that I've got the right depth set. I've been a little crank on the end of the wire there so I can get a hold of it. And I think we're ready to roll this time. Where is the hole? There it is. Get the pickup in there. And hook through that. Get my little hook in the hole rather. Don't have to go very deep to get that hook to work. Can't find the hole, man, for my little hook to go in. Very hard when you can't see what you're doing. You know what? I might very well have to drill that out after all. It's weird because very weird because it goes that might have been hitting on that. Alright. Let's do it again. Cannot see anything. I'm just putting the jack up over the end of the wire and trying to spin it around until the whole hook I made catches. Then I can pull it through. There it is. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. I'm going to have to drill the hole out, looks like. Because it won't come through there far enough. I know that's not hitting that nut, because I got the nut screwed way back there. Okay, well, let me see what size this is. Wow, turning into all kinds of shit. I stuck this jack in from back here, and it'll go in that way. That hole must be tapered, and so far up in there it won't go in. And I got to mic this, see what size it is, find a drill bit, and open the hole up a little bit. So hold on for that. Check this out. 22 degrees was the high today. It's like 7:30 in the evening now. It's 15, and it was -6 last night here. -6. That's pretty cold for here. I don't know if you can see that or not. I can't read it. I got no glasses on. Hope you guys staying warm. Man, things is a-changing. Hold on. All right, back in business. All kind of shit going on, man. The guy brought a guitar. A guy stopped and picked up a guitar. Had company, and I was working on it the whole time I was here because I wanted to get on with it. And I had to drill that out. It was 465 thousandths of an inch, or 7.3 millimeters, something like that. I forget. Anyways, I'm getting ready to install the battery box here. And y'all know what that is. You know what that is? It's a digital probe, IC probe. Jumped out at me. I'm going to put this battery box all the way up here, like that, I think, against the side of the neck block, right beside the neck block. Now the neck block's got writing on there. Yeah, I could put it right over the writing, but I don't think that'd look good. You got the double-sided, or no, this is Velcro here. But I'm just going to peel it off like so. Stick it to the battery box. Like so. And then peel this off. And put this puppy right where I want it to go. He can just pull the battery box out because, like I say, it's got Velcro. There's two pieces there. So he shouldn't have any trouble if he wants to take it out for whatever reason. right beside the neck block. Press it on there to get the tape to stick good. It should be okay. Now, he didn't send any Velcro for this, but I'm going to leave that loose because once we get the pickup in, get everything wired up and working, you got to adjust these. I've got some Velcro sticky stuff here somewhere. I'll have to find it. In the meantime, I'm going to leave this out because you got to adjust these through an amp with strings on it. And then I'll get Velcro and we'll decide where to put this. And I'm going to wait to route all these wires then too, because I don't want to route the wires until it works and everything's hooked up. Let's see, where's that little switch at? Little tiny, oh, here it is. So I'm just going to lay all this down in there right now, out of the way. And the kid didn't have any way to stick this volume control up here. You just need to let a little bit of this wheel stick out. And they didn't send any way to do that, so I have some double-sided sticky tape right, y'all. Already got it ready. I think it'll work perfect for this. If I can just get the sticky side, the other side of it peeled off. And there we go. You just carefully want to stick this. There's a brace that goes all the way around the sound hole. Wow, we're going to have to go over that brace any way we go about it. Yeah. It needs to go up here on the top. There's a little place right there on the bottom I could put it, but maybe I could put it right here. Is really where it needs to go. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Alright. Sticky tape works good, man. It's solid in there. Not moving or going anywhere. That'll work just fine. You can reach it easy. Reach right above the 6th string. Alright. Like I say, I got these little things to route the wires. You just stick those around in there, wrap them around your wires, pull them all together, make it look nice so you don't have wires running all over the place. I'll leave the strings off of it for now. And, wow, this video probably ain't going to be very long, man. Like I say, a lot of shit was going on. I had to drill that out. Let me get you, I'll bring you over here and show it to you. There you can see the little wheel sticking out. You can reach that just fine. And back here, I don't have enough cord, man. That's far all the cord I got. You got to get the right. You got to let the right amount stick out of there, so that this cap that just screws on there. There's a washer and a nut under that, but you got to let just the right amount stick out until that screws up there tight like that. And it looks good, man. Nice, very nice. Like I say, the next video, I'll have to drill a hole between the 6th pin and this ridge right here. Right between those, down in the slot at a 45-degree angle. Another one between this bridge pin and this ridge in the slot, in the channel. I'm going to drill first. A 45-degree angle that way. Okay? Then I'm going to route a channel from one hole to the other one, 1 millimeter deep and 1 millimeter wide. Route it all the way across to each hole. That's where the transducer will live. I'll show the end pin to you under that light. Maybe you can see it better there. Yeah, I can't see the camera, but it fits up nice, perfectly, man. Nice and snug. And that's where the cord will plug in, of course. And it's got a strap button on it now. There wasn't a strap button in there when the guitar arrived here. Yeah, I stuck that jack in the back side here, and it would go all the way in. I mean, I only had to drill it out like, God, man, a tiny little bit to get that thing to fit in there. It would go in from this end, but I couldn't pull it through where it needed to be from the inside. So I drilled it out just a tiny little bit. I forget. I The whole thing was like 465 thousandths or 7.3 millimeters, I think is what it was, size of the hole. It's a done deal anyways, and like I say, next video we'll get the router out, mark everything off and drill and route that out and run the pickup through there. I'll have to get some more. I've got some sticky Velcro somewhere, I'll find it, and put this other box in there, nail it down, then run the cables up here high, you know, where you don't see them or they don't look sloppy, and we'll be done with this guitar. I don't know if we get all that done on the next video, but that's what we're going to shoot for anyway. Thanks for watching. And wow, talking to too many people, man, here tonight. Thanks for watching. Cheers to you. Hope to see you there.